Hi, this is Christelle Martinette, and I just scryed. It looks like it's a good practice for me to first do the scrying on the other channel, the mystical scrying medium Christelle, and then come in with the cards because on this channel, because it seems to teach me a lot in terms of how the messages come out in different ways, and they seem to be complementary. Now I'm reading today for May 3rd. As I said on the other channel, this is World Free Press Day that was declared by the United Nations in 1993 after a series of events that occurred in Africa, and with journalists, and they rallied around the journalists, and it was in 1991. And since then, the UN has been celebrating every year, World Free Press Day on May 3rd. And of course, like I said on my other channel, it's just an excuse to read. As always, these have been pre-shuffled. Let me take a look. Oh, we've got high energy here. Very high energy. Let me see if you can see that. Okay, very high energy. And again, you know, there's a double crossroad message here, you know. This is telling us, yeah, it's the time for making decisions, taking decisions here. Really look up and put that antenna high in the sky. Tap into your higher self before taking those decisions. Fundamental it is. And we will dance after those decisions. We're going to dance the dance of this lovely seventh major arcana in the Voodoo Tarot. The dance. Ah, the dance that's not letting you. There you are. Okay, now, it's just so lovely. They're so lovely, these cards tonight, because they're so clear. There's dance. The dance is being danced. And there's a sort of, it is a fire dance, a passion dance, a dance of passion. And what's interesting is that no matter how much music we hear, the music seems to fall in the background. It's just secondary, because what is really prominent here is our emotional, the emotional dance that we entertain when we're at a moment in our life when we're compelled to make decisions. And it seems that the dance brings us to with our feet on the ground, and it is a battle between trying to get the higher self to get ourselves to tap into the higher self, because we have our feet on the ground, we're dancing, you know. And this is quite interesting because the notion of giving birth to something new comes with this crossroads. Now, it's not necessarily the case that at a crossroads someone has to make a decision. You are there, all right? When you're truly at a crossroads, you're there, and you can just look at your predicament, just take stock that you are indeed at a crossroad. And you know, the way we speak, our language implies that when you're at a crossroads, we are bound to take or make a decision. But let's just freeze time just a second and imagine a place where there's no decision to make. all right? There's just the decision to enjoy the moment of addressing the fact that you are at a crossroads. And it's quite interesting to see, because there's sort of a pull and push here, because whereas there is this this notion that potentially will be called upon to act, okay? At the same time, the mind seems to shy away from seeking further guidance, because it's so nice to dance. It's so nice to dance here, you know, and it's okay, that's May 3rd. Let's dance on May 3rd, you know. But let's see what the other cards have to add to this and clarify. Okay, we have again this, the higher realm is being brought down, you know, 3 major arcana and a page of wands calling us to action. Okay, I have the Hierophant here, I have the Sun, and I have the Justice card. It is indeed a moment, a very fertile moment, this three of, I have to thank the United Nations for declaring May 3rd the World Free Press Day, because it allows me here to speak my mind, okay? And what it's saying here is that you're poised to enjoy that dance. There's no need to tap into our higher self, especially now when we're at a crossroads. And if we don't, we still have time to dance before we make that decision. And you're protected in the decision you're making. But don't forget the earthy dance. Don't forget that. Justice will be served. Now, justice is served at the moment you take action. And action is merely even succumbing to the fact that today you want to dance. Tomorrow we'll make the decisions, okay? Now, it's interesting to see this come out the way it has, because we have this pululare, we have this energy, this underlying energy that is saying, well, look, you know, here you are. Don't forget that you're there. Just don't forget that you're there. You can stray and you can sidestep that for now, and you can go and do your merry dance. Fine. Remember, there is, you're giving birth to something. It is this moment you're giving birth to something. And, you know, the music will play forever for you, but the time comes when we are to take action. I'm going to take some of the Vita Sibila on these cards, and I'll do them in pairs, actually. The two cards, the two Laplace cards, Congo and Petro, where we have this fire and water crossroads. Well, how many stories is this going to tell me? How many? Okay. All right, let's see if I can get that. All right. We have the Gran Signore, which could be the Grand Dame as well. We have the Sacerdote, the priest. Now, this priest is the only, well, I'll get back to him. And the Ladro, which is a change. It's a change. Now, it's a change usually when action is taken, okay? And the crossroads are decided upon, let's say. But there's this pair here, the Gran Signore and the Sacerdote. Now, of course, this is talking to a single man. This is an important man in your life who is now single, okay? Or a woman who is now single. And I stress now because they both were not before. a person in your mind, you know, someone that you are interested in or who piques your curiosity, you know. However, if I want to turn things around, I can say that you do have this person on your mind, okay, both a woman or a man. This Grand Dame, Gran Signore, is a protector, okay? They come in the form of protection to you. They are the image of someone who will never serve you wrong, someone who is always there to help you in some way. Why I'm saying that is because next to the priest, they take on a, you know, the positive side of this 19th century priest, that is, they take on the glow, let's say, the glow of, they don the cape, okay, a cape of protection for themselves and for you. Now, things will be changing. This alone, this situation that these two cards together already in itself is a change. It's a new situation, it's a new status, it's a new way that they are presenting to you, even if in only your mind's eye, even if you're in your mind, in the sight that you're seeing, imagining. And most likely they are preparing to present in this fashion, anew, in a different cloak, okay? This is quite interesting, this. Let me take then the 3 Sibylla here, also on this Guédé la Flambeau, the Guédé la Flambeau, our passionate dancers who are doing much more than dancing there. Very passionate. Wow. Interesting this is these disastro, disgrazia, the house on fire. This means disastro, okay? There's again, the shattered star which sheds light and hope in much more than one could possibly do, all right? Because notizie, messaggero, you are getting messages in the form of text, in the form of emails, in the form of telephone calls, in the form of anything that does speak a message, but also in your, during nighttime, you know, when you, or even if you're just sitting, you can hear the message. Tune in, you'll be able to hear it. It will be so strong that it will bring you back, bring you to a time, and that will bring you to look back. Now, both these are telling me that this fiery, passionate dance is quite dangerous if we sidestep our opportunity to decide at that crossroads, to make that decision at the crossroads. And we don't make the decision. The disaster, the star smashes and scatters and causes us to look back again. And what we're left with are messages from afar. Interesting. Let me take the, well, before this, let me take first the page here, this Page of Wands. There they go. I knew I had to do that. Guide the light here. There's the letter, lettera, and militare, secret, and gelosia, jealousy. All right, military and jealousy. Okay, these are tears Okay, I'm reading these as tears, sadness. And I'm here seeing the military as something not of strength, but something that feels they need to protect themselves. You know, when you constantly feel that you have to protect yourself, lighting all these candles and, you know, doing all these rituals to protect yourself, you end up calling on negativity towards yourself. Protection, having the sense of having needing protection, will beget a situation that where you need protection. So let's turn turn the situation upside down and understand that the messages are there. The sadness will continue to be there unless they emerge, unless those messages come out into the open and are pronounced. Actually, they get that, you know, freedom of the press. This is the World Freedom of the Press Day, ladies and gentlemen. Just speak your mind out loud. That's what Christelle Martinette is. The message here is that. That's loud and clear right now. Okay, these are antler runes. They, you know, antlers fall off regularly. So a very creative person cut these and made runes out of them. Ooh la la, la 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 la. Oh God. It's very similar to the rune cast that I had, the last one. Except this is more telling. More telling. There are 8 runes now. Yes, there is the birth of something new with Bjork. Yes, that is reinforcing the Aguille la Flambeau. Yes, there is success here. Sohilo, the sun, there's no doubt about that. Yes, there's Ing, another match for success. If you want to go arm in arm down your alley of life, bring Sohilo and bring Ing with you. Now, speak your mind. Okay, that was what the message came out. Speak your mind. When you are in a situation, when you think, just when you think that you have everything you want, you have abundance, economic abundance, okay, I'm talking about economic abundance. When you feel that you have economic abundance and are counting your pennies and are vying for them, you're not greedily but anxiously working toward gathering something, getting something, you know, you're going after it with a vengeance. Again, you know, that message holds true for the protection. It will work against you. Let's let up, because in your midst there's success here, and it's very clear that. And there's an exchange here. You will be giving money, you will get something. There's an exchange. All right. And the exchange also has to do with people in your life. There's a pairing up here, a coming together here. And you don't see it now. You won't see it. And you won't see it coming. But it is coming. Again, there's Otella here. And again, there is the passage to success. However, you are not seeing Perto Merkstave and Kinat's Merkstave, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing that light. That is fine. You know, like I always say, I love surprises. I love surprises. I'm hoping that this reading has helped you. Take a look at the scrying session at Mystic Scrying Medium Christelle, the other YouTube channel I have. This is quite a jam-packed day, this World Free Press Day that gave me the opportunity to read with you again. I have this in my mind, you know, the look of Gifu, that it's another crossroads. Look at that, another crossroads. That is I'm seeing that now, right in the middle. Okay? It is a gift that you can stand at that crossroads and you have decisions to make. Please remember that having choices, which we all have, is a gift. Ladies and gentlemen, namaste. Thank you for joining me. Until we see each other again, thank you for your support and your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. I appreciate it all. Bye-bye.